Hello and welcome to another stream. I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander. Today is day 2 of 4 out of in February, raising money for Extra Life. I've been doing Extra Life for about 15 years now. It's really important to me. It's a great charity, raises money for children's hospitals across the country, and it's a lot of fun. It's open to all kinds of gaming. So from right now until about midnight, we're gonna have 3 different pods, different guests in each pod, playing Commander, having fun, hopefully getting some people in the chat, talking to us and maybe making some donations. If you can't donate, that's totally understandable. But, share the stream. Let everyone know that it's going on. Share it on social media. The more eyes we get on it, the more we can actually raise, hopefully. The donation link is pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in multiple spots in the About Me section. So there should be about 3 different places you can hit the link and go donate. Before I get into the guests, I also want to mention that there are a bunch of really fun incentives you can donate. So even just $5 is all I'm asking. But if you have more, there's a bunch of them. So $10 is Davy's Locker, where we all get to use a silly voice for a turn. These are all in honor of different creators that I talk to and have friends with, online. $10 donation is to Infinity and Beyond. We use an Infinity token to draw your next permanent card you play if you have Infinity. $10 for the Blunderbuss, which means we all planeswalk, and then I'll try and keep track of the actual planeswalking from then on. $10 for Wizarding Reversal, where we will reverse the turn order, and it stays that way until someone would to pay and do it again. And $30 donation is a Bevers of Choices, which is basically chaos, and that activates all 4 of the prior donation levels. And then finally, my favorite one that always gets laughs, and it did come in handy one time with Simpapi Gabe. A $10 donation will give me 1 poison counter. So that is open to my guests. So if you want to instant speed, stop me from winning the game, $100, boom, I'm dead from poison counters. And of course, the chat can do it too. So I'm okay to lose the game if it means we raise some money for charity. And I will put those all in the chat. I have to do it one by one, otherwise it's all garbled and you can't really tell. I'll do that while people are talking. So, starting with Misty, we'll go around. Please introduce yourselves, tell everybody where they can find you and what you do, and then tell everybody what you are playing tonight.
So, hi, I'm Misty Step or Emma. I respond to both of them. I make mostly short form, but also some longer form Magic the Gathering and D&D content on Instagram and also YouTube and stuff. I am playing the new zombie precon Temet Naktemon's Will, except I've upgraded it a little bit. And this is the first time I've played it, so we'll see how that goes for me.
I guess that's me. Hi, I'm Valerie Fatality. You can find me as Valerie Fatality on anything that you can type that name into. I stream on Twitch, I make TikToks, I do all kinds of stuff, and I post way too much. I created the pilot format. I'm a Magic ambassador for Aether Drift. And what else do I do? Doesn't matter. I'm playing Far Fortune and Boss. I'm going to ping my opponents a bunch and hopefully do something. I built this deck a half an hour ago, so I don't know yet.
I am Octavia. I'm one half of Trying Casually. Stream over on Twitch. I'm generally a menace. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at twitch.tv/Trying Casually Games. And I am playing Zinnia Valley's Voice. I want to make tokens. So many tokens. Double the tokens, quadruple the tokens. I don't care.
Awesome, thank you. So first and foremost, thank all 3 of you so much for being a part of this. I really appreciate you giving up your time and playing. Hopefully you have a lot of fun and will want to come back for future charity streams. But the point is, I really do appreciate you all. And of course, for those of you that were keeping track from my posts over the last few weeks, we do have a sub. Valerie is in for JM, who I believe is over on Kuru Hitsuki's stream right now. Had a conflict from prior bookings and stuff like that. So, Val, thank you so much for jumping in at the last minute. I do appreciate that for real.
You're very welcome. Turns out everybody who sends me their streaming schedules, the easiest way to get me to play on your game is give me 24-hour notice to make a snap decision, and I usually just say yes.
Right. So with that, Octavia and Chad is saying you're quiet as usual, but go ahead and take us away with turn 1.
I'll just play a Sulphur Falls and pass.
Right. I will draw. I will play a Zatora's Proving Ground, tapped and pass.
We'll draw. We'll do a Temple of Silence tapped, and I get to scry 1. And I will leave that on top, and then I'll say go.
I will play a tapped Haunted Ridge and pass.
Right. Untap. Plains. Is it Signet?
Was that it?
That was it.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play Mirrored Landscape. Comes in tapped. And I will pass after that.
We'll draw the card that I scribed last turn. Untap this. It is not a plains or a swamp, so my isolated chapel will come in tapped. That's fine, because I'm going to use this for a Crypt Breaker. The 1/1. I can discard a card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, and then tap 3 untapped zombies you control. You draw a card and you lose a life. I will say go.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I will play Luxury Suite and I'll pass.
Cascade Bluffs will.
I want to see that too, Panda Bro. You can make it happen. $100. I will lose the game right now.
Pay to win magic.
Right, as Hasbro intended.
Goodness gracious.
And I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a mountain. Tap the mountain or Soul Ring. Well, then tap the Soul Ring and sack the Mirrored Landscape. You get 2 forests. Pass.
Let's see. We'll do an exotic orchard this time. And let's go 2 black and anything really. For a Cemetery Reaper, other zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. Everybody have bodies out?
I do not.
I don't.
Have what, flyers?
Just anything.
Oh,
Well, I see you have something that it's big and it flies, or it's a thing and it flies.
it's a thing and it flies.
It's a thing and it flies. Hate that. I mean, I love it when I'm doing it, but not when someone else is. I'll swing 2 at Valerie. I know Rakdos is a problem because I play Rakdos all the time.
Yep, I'll take 2.
All right, and then I'll say go.
All right, let's play a swamp and Cemetery Reaper's a 2/2.
I believe so.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's return the favor. I'll go 3. I'll play a Gastal Thrill Roller. 4/2 Trample Haste. When it enters, it becomes crude until end of turn. I am going to swing that at Emma as a 4/2.
4/2. I'll take the 4.
The blood feud begins.
The blood.
And end of my turn, it'll become uncrude.
Right. So you draw. I think play an Aether Channeler and draw a card off of it. And then I'll go ahead and swing 1 at Brian.
1 commander.
And pass.
19 turns to go.
On a timer.
You're cooked.
Right.
That's totally how this works.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Cool. I will play a plains. Then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play Ramos. Dragon Engine. 4/4 flyer, and whenever I cast a spell, I put a counter on him for each color within the spell, and I can remove 5 counters to make double Wooburg. But that is all I got. I will pass.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Let's see. Do a Path of Ancestry that comes in tapped. We'll do a chill little Soul Ring, and then yeah, why not? We'll do a Dreadhorde Invasion over here. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I lose a life and amass zombies 1. Whenever a zombie token you control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gets lifelink. And then, I think I'm gonna chill and not make any more trouble. I'll pass turn.
All right. Cool. Play a mountain for turn. Probably get this started sooner than later. Let's go 4. Then play Far Fortune. Start your engines trigger. I'm going to gain 1 speed. All right. Then I'm going to play Risky because Risky is fun. I'm going to tap Far Fortune to crew the Throw Roller, and I will throw that at Octavia. I'm going to get a trigger off of Far Fortune. Whenever I attack, she deals 1 damage to each opponent, so you're each going to lose 1. My speed's going to go up 1.
Ow.
Speed. It is
And that
increasing.
is a 4/2 Trampler coming your way.
4/2 Trampler. I will take 3 and kill it.
You got it.
The engines have been started.
They sure have. And I will pass.
A Loyal Warhound and copy it using Offspring. And so I will go get my land. Pass.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. So during the pre-release, how many people were screaming their lungs out trying to replicate that Kevin James, like, start your engines?
I didn't get to go to pre-release, so I don't know.
I didn't have anyone do that.
I was playing D&D during our pre-release, but I didn't hear anyone doing that in the next room over, so...
Really, it just seems like such a low-hanging fruit. How could they not? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for X equals 3. Walking Ballista for 3. It does not have any colors, so it doesn't give anything to Ramos. But he's still a 4/4 flyer. It is Zinnier there. A 1/3.
2/3.
What? Oh, it's a 2.
It's a 2 because I have 1/1/1.
Ah, okay. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hold up right now. I'm gonna pass turn.
My upkeep, I will amass mass zombies 1. Lose a life. This is very tempting. I think I need my commander. I need a flyer. I think I need a flyer first and then my commander. I'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 for Timeless Dragon. It's a 5/5 flyer. I'm protected in the sky at the very least. And how big is Fire Fortune?
She's a 4/5. I'm just out here driving cars.
Yeah.
Just furiosing over there.
I do. I am a terrible driver. That's not true. I'm actually a really good driver.
I'll hold tight. I'll pass turn.
All right. Let's see. Y'all got stuff. There's a bunch of stuff, and I missed a land drop. So. I don't think I'll be able to increase my speed. That makes me so sad. You know what? Yes, I can. Yes, indeed, I can. Okay. Pay 2. I will cast into the fire on Walking Ballista. So I'm going to exile that.
But just walk in there. What's your problem? Walk in there.
Then I'll go to combat. I will throw Far Fortune at Brian. Trigger. You're each going to lose a life.
Yep.
My speed will go up to 3. And you have a 4/5 coming your way.
4/5. I will take the more commander damage. Different.
And then
The
second.
pink commander damage?
No, not the ping.
What's that?
The
Oh, you're going to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ignore me.
No, it's fine. I understand.
Second main, I'll tap 1 and I'll play a Marauding Mako. It's 1/1. Whenever I discard 1 or more cards, I put that many 1/1 counters on it.
Hooray.
If only the ping damage was commander damage, man, I'd have so much more fun with some of my decks.
It used to be. It used to be better. I'll pass.
Oh, are you having trouble hearing everybody, Moxie?
Oh, that's not good. I'll play a Seachrome Coast.
Oh, right.
Then I will play a Witty Roastmaster and copy it.
Oof.
And so the first one, the offspring is going to come in, and then it's going to see the original Witty Roastmaster. So everybody's going to take 1.
To be fair, Octavia is really quiet, and that's just the way it is.
Yes, that is.
But if like the rest of us are quiet for you, I tried turning it up a little bit, so hopefully that helps.
Okay. With that, I'm going to leave blockers up. So I'll leave it there and pass.
And tap up, keep draw. Vault of Champions. So what does Witty Roastmaster do again?
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Ah, okay. That yeah, so I'm going to tap a green and 1 other, and then a green and 2 to kick it for Inscription of Abundance. So kicking it means I can choose any number of these things. So put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. I will put them on, on cast. It's going to get 1 because it's green. And then it'll get 2. So it'll be a total of 3. Then target player, which will be me, gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control, so I will gain 7. Then target creature I control fights target creature I don't control. Question is, what do I want to blow up?
I vote as Zinnia because Zinnia is terrifying.
Yeah, I think that's what was good. So it'll be Ramos and Zinnia fight. They'll slap hands at each other until someone wins.
That's
All right. Then, all right, we've got limited time. I can't be, I'm like, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be, whatever. I'm going to swing Ramos in the air at Octavia. It's Octavia. I have to.
how big is it?
7/7.
7 commandees.
Yep.
All right. Well,
And thank you very much, Moxie, for using the Prime to subscribe with. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
so you've chosen death.
Yes, I have, unfortunately. I will pass turn then. Remember, chat, we're raising money for Extra Life, so if you have a few dollars to spare, hit the link, and, you know, $5 even is more than enough, and it would be great. And there's also incentives if you donate more than $5, like $10. I will put them in the chat again.
Do planes. Then, I should play my commander, but do this instead, kind of. I forgot to ask, can I curse on this screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, fuck it, we ball. Is someone's playing blue, right?
I mean, I have access to blue as well.
I
Yeah.
have blue, yes.
Excellent. I'm going to use Exotic Orchard for blue, and then 2 for Unstoppable Plan. At the beginning of your end step, untap all non-land permanents you control. Okay, so now I can swing, and then my things will come back. And then why not? Actually, no, I'll wait to do that. And then, let's see, Brian, you have the most life right now.
I do.
I'm going to swing 5 in the air and 3 on the ground towards you.
That's most of the life I just gained. Actually, it's all of the life
And
I
it
just
shouldn't
gained.
hurt that much, right? It's fine. And then I will... Actually, no, I won't do that. I will move to my end step. I'll untap my permanents, and then I'll say go.
All right. And I'm going to draw a land.
Do it.
I didn't draw a land.
You had one job.
I did. My deck had one job and it failed me. Oh.
You failed me yet again, Starscream.
That's fine. Let's speed it up here. Let's have 4 and play a Spiteful Visions. At the beginning of each player's draw step, they draw an additional card. Whenever a player draws a card, this deals 1 damage to that player.
I like the card when it's on my board.
I will then go to combat and I'll throw the Marauding Mako at Brian. So you'll each take 1. That'll put my speed up to max. And Brian, you'll take 2 total.
2 total? Okay.
And now that I have max speed, Far Fortune is online, so if a source I control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent they control, it deals that much damage plus 1. So you're going to lose 2 life per card you draw.
Nice. That kicked in pretty good.
Yeah, I'll pass.
1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 2. Five to replay Zinnia
She's back.
and not tap like a dingus, and then 2 for a Selfless Spirit. And I'll go ahead pass for now.
Okay. Untap, draw 2 cards, and take 4 damage. Ouch, my face. We will do green, white, 1 other. Play the Good Fortune Unicorn. So casting that, it's going to put 2 counters onto Ramos, and then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Nay.
I will then tap 1, 2, white, and 1 other for a total of 4 to play Abzan Battle Priest. So that's a white spell. It's going to give Ramos 1 counter. It's going to come in, get a counter off of the Good Fortune Unicorn. And it says each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has lifelink. All right, so going to move to combat. Val, you don't have any flyers, right?
I don't know.
All right. You do now. 1 coming at you. So a 10/10 in the air.
I'll take 10 Commander.
I will then gain 10. Then
Fine, I know when I deserve it.
hang on a second, sorry. And I think I will go ahead and remove 5 counters from Ramos down to 1, getting double Wooburg.
I want to remind you that I exiled your Walking Ballista and not your Ramos when I had the chance.
That is true.
Just
You
gonna
did.
slide that across the table.
Fair, very fair. I will use 5 of the 10 mana to play Constable of the Realm. So it's a white card. Ramos would get 1. And in just case that nobody knows, I can only do that remove 5 counters once a turn. So even if I got it up to 5 again somehow, I couldn't do it again. Constable is a 3/3 with Renown 2. And whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Constable, exile up to 1 other target non-land permanent until he leaves the battlefield. I have 5 left. I will use 3 of it for Kadama's Reach. I think the other 2 will just have to fizzle because I don't have 2. And then I will pass turn.
I really thought you were using double Wooburg just to play 1 creature. It's like that. That's a power play.
Oh, I draw 2 cards,
That's a
I lose
flex right
4
there. I don't
life.
need to do anything else.
And then I
Mhm.
lose 1. I get my zombie. I'll play a Field of the Dead. This is not a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 away. Okay, just gotta survive a little longer. Man, I don't know what I hate the most on your board, Brian. The big Ramos is a problem, but also the thing that can exile my stuff, also a problem.
I understand all of that.
There's a lot of problems.
It's a
I
lot
got
of
2
problems.
islands. So 1 on the battlefield, 1 main.
I damn. Oh wait, what's the thing that gives you your stuff lifelink?
The Abzan Battle
That's what I'm
Priest.
afraid of the most. This? Yeah.
No, that thing that exiles things.
I don't know what I'm most afraid of. I don't want my shit exiled. I'll get rid of your constable.
Destroyed or exiled?
Destroyed. It can't be regenerated.
Oh no, my
And then
regenerate.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play my commander.
I do have one regeneration creature in this deck, so it's relevant in this game at least.
You're safe this time. And then I will attack. I will swing this Timeless Dragon for 5 in the air at you, Brian, and then the zombie on the ground for 4. But on the attack, I will draw a card and discard a card. And that will give zombies I control +1/+1 until end of turn. So this will be a 5.
You do lose 2 life for drawing the card.
Okay. So it's 5 on the ground and 5 in the air.
Yeah, I took the 5 in the air. I guess I'll
Discard.
just take 5 on the ground.
Discard that. And I'll untap everything and say go.
All right, I'll draw 2, lose 2. I'll play a mountain.
Hey, you got the
Got
land.
there, but now that's not what I want. I will pay 4 for Torbrand Thane of Redfell. If a red source I control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent they control, it deals that much +2.
So we're taking 4.
Per card.
So
It'll be a quick game.
yeah, 4 per card.
Because it's 1 + 1. Or no, +2. 4. I can only.
All right, then I'll go to combat. I'm gonna throw the Mako at Brian. So Bar Fortune triggers. She would deal 1 damage plus another damage plus 2 damage. So everybody takes 4.
Okay.
And then you have a 1/1 that will be doing
4 damage,
4.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll take another 4.
I expected you to block it. I'm sorry. I
That's
would have
okay.
attacked
No,
somebody
it's-
else had I known.
That's okay.
And I will pass the turn.
I did do 10 commander to you, so I don't.
You did.
I understand.
So draw 2, lose 8.
Okay. Legion loyalty. All creatures have myriad.
Your creatures, right?
My creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna move to combat.
I'm in danger, chat.
I think we all are.
But 41
Well,
off the Witty Roastmaster triggers alone,
what?
and everyone has 15 more damage coming at them.
Oh, wait, okay. Walk
Okay,
me through this. What?
happens- What happens? Myriad says that I create a creature. I do the triggers so that the Witty Roastmaster creates its 2 myriad copies first. Then this Witty Roastmaster does its triggers. Then all of my other creatures myriad, so that 6 Witty Roastmasters see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures come in.
We've all been pinged to death.
Mm-hmm.
You have been absolutely pinged.
Yep.
All right.
Nice
Rip.
job. The take out Octavia first stands as it always
Now
does.
we know.
This card, like I drew this and I was like, oh, I can just end it
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
because no one took my Witty Roastmaster.
I mean, yeah, like we knew that was bad, but we're like, well.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad until it is.
Yep. Super gross. All right. We got half an hour. Do we have? I don't really have fast decks, but I have a couple like high-powered ones. Like, can we want to try and go for a quick game?
Yeah.
Sure.
I can
Edgar's
go faster.
fast. I can try that.
Start the game. 2, 3.
I'll bring out a classic for the sake of a fast game.
I am bringing out Immodane.
Oh, I
Hello.
haven't added my swaps to this deck yet. Okay, oh well.
I feel like flogging myself after the last game. I'm gonna play Rowan.
You did pop in at the perfect time. Just saw everyone just get obliterated by some witty roast masters.
You just witnessed a massacre.
Yeah, 6 Witty Roastmasters is not a good time.
No, they just jumped on stage. It's like, ha, your mom's so stupid. They told her it was chilly outside, and she went and got a bowl.
It's
they
been
all
a
told
long
us
time
to
since
change
I've heard a Yo Mama joke. Are those out of vogue?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Honestly, I just remember that one.
Either
and I like
that or we're not 12 anymore.
it.
I don't know. There are a lot of things that I thought was funny at 12, and I still think it's funny now.
Yeah.
Like fart jokes.
Yes, but fart jokes at least have some nuance.
All right, I just drew a really good opening hand, so we're going to leave that. So while everyone gets their hands and stuff, remember, chat, we are raising money for Extra Life. We are playing till around midnight, so 8 o'clock will be a brand new pod of guests for new games. Another pod after that at 10 o'clock. If you'd like to donate, it should be pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the About Me section. Any amount of money would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. $5, whatever. If you want to go more than that, though, As you can see in the chat, there are goofy little incentives that you can activate. The most fun, $10, and you can give me a poison counter, so you could take me out of the game for $100 donation right now before I even start.
These sleeves are so funny. This deck has been in these sleeves since MagicCon Philly,
Yeah.
and they have made the entire deck curl.
Oh no.
The sleeves did?
Yeah, the sleeves did.
That is
The
so weird.
sleeves just conform to that shape.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does everyone have an acceptable opening hand?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, take it away, Misty.
On last again,
Oh.
I feel like this is a hate crime.
I will play a Concealed Courtyard untapped because I have 2 or fewer other lands. And then I'll say go.
Oh, that's me.
Right.
Wrong. I'm gonna play Luxury Suite. Does anyone want to concede? Otherwise,
That's it. I scooped
Somebody
it.
pay $100 right now and knock out Brian.
Yeah.
I figured I'd offer. I will pass after that.
Okay. Draw for turn. All right. So if y'all want to get with chat and like coordinate and get because this is a really good opening hand for this deck. I apologize. I always feel guilty. So strip mine into a soul ring, into a ruby medallion, and drop a lotus petal for free.
Sure.
Okay.
Chat, I know most of you that I can see right now know exactly what this deck does. So like just keep that in your heart of hearts, going off of what we just said before that turn.
I passed though. That's all I got. Like that wasn't enough.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you. Here's an island, and I will tap 1 for a prosthetic injector.
What's that do?
It is an equipment that has equip 1. Equip creature gets +0/+2 and has toxic 1.
Ooh,
pass.
nice. Okay.
Okay. I'll draw a Rogue's Passage and a Bloodseeker. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under opponent's control, you may have that player lose 1 life. And then I will get a free friend. And then I'll say go.
Right. Oh, Shadowblood Ridge, Fuel the Ridge, Dark Rit. I will take 1, 2, 4, 6. Play Crick.
Have you lose a life for Bloodseeker, please?
Okay, and I'm good for now.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll play a mountain for turn. Mountain. Crack the lotus petal for a red. Rip mine and red spells cost 1 less to play Immodane. So
lose
she is a
life.
4/4. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell I control that targets a single creature deals damage to that creature, Immodane deals that much damage to each opponent.
Yep.
And that is unfortunately all I can do on this turn. I will pass.
I'm going to have Bloodseeker. Have
Oh.
you lose a life?
Yep.
Please.
All right. Play an island. 2. I'll play Contagion Clasp and put a -1/-1 counter on Immodane.
Yep.
I'll pass.
I'll do Jagged Barons and do 1 life. Do 1 damage to Valor, since you have the most life. And then I will play Master of Dark Rites for 1. Another free friend. And just start my little wall of vampires here. And I will pass turn.
Vampire Stone. Vamp Tutor. There's 2 from them. I like flogging, so
I don't believe Octavia would willingly hurt herself without the ability to send it all to us. Oh, I'm down to 1 life. I changed my life total with everyone else.
I mean, read the commander and it'll become clear what I do to myself. Okay, play Swamp. I'm gonna go ahead and play Lightning Greaves and protect Crick, and then I will leave him up as a blocker because I have a feeling I'm gonna get kicked out of me soon.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Reliquary for turn and see what. See, I went so awesome, and then it's like, oh, like now all the cards in my hand require double red. Oh no. All right. Well, I do have 1 I can play at least. Red and Reliquary Tower to play Heated Debate, and I will target the vampire that pings us whenever we play a creature. So 4 damage to that, and then Immodane will see that, and you'll all take 4.
What if I throw up? What then?
Then you'd have to
You
clean
have
it
to
up
try
after you
that.
take 4 damage. I don't know. I will pass.
Usually I threaten to eat cards, but threatening throw up is also really good.
One of my go-tos. Throwing up, crying. Palmar Depths is land for turn.
Oh, hey, Dana, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Good lord. Tekufal is mad at me because he's been in a box for a long time. And I'll pass. How is Valerie still alive? Because this is game 2.
What's up, Hobbs?
Unclaimed territory.
Our fortune was mean, and then everybody died to Witty Roast Masters. Not mine.
So many Witty Roast Masters.
I had everybody drawing 2 cards a turn and losing 4 life per card. That was fun.
That was scary. Well, we died before that really took too much effect. Unfortunately, Octavia was the only one that got hit by that.
You know what? That's fine because Octavia won.
Yeah.
She deserved it the
It did.
most.
It's true.
I'm gonna tap this to sack this vampire I just made for 3 for roaming throne, naming vampires naturally.
Color me shock.
Surprise.
Does it trigger Edgar? Because it becomes a vampire after it enters, right?
I believe the way it's worded.
It says enter the battlefield, choose
Yeah,
a creature
it
type.
enters the battlefield and then becomes a vampire. So no, it does not trigger it.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. So I only have 2 little guys here, but that's fine. I will pass the turn.
Well, on your instep, I don't want to see a roaming throne, so I'm going to vandal blast it.
Can't have nice things.
No one can have nice things.
Wait, did you have the word for that?
Oh, was there? Oh, that's
It
right.
has word too.
Then no, I don't do that.
Or 2.
Because I can't pay life on colorless.
Good catch.
Okay, take 2, cast Rowan, and then I'm going to attempt to put the boots on her.
In response, I'm going to say, yo, nice boots. I'm going to steal them.
All right, I'm going to take 2 damage, and I'm going to plumb the forbidden. I'm going to draw a card, lose a lot, and I'm going to sack. I'm not going to sack Crick to do that. That would be dumb. So I will just take 1 and draw 1 card. Okay, 1, 6 Necropotence. So I've dealt 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Tap Rowan, 2, 4. Exsanguinate, X equals 20.
Yeah.
You're hitting us all for 20, or?
Hitting everybody for 20, gaining 60.
Chill.
Chill. So I'm going to go to 60 because that's a
Man.
normal number.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the problem, Hobbs.
No.
I don't think
It's
you are.
always Octavia.
Yes. No. Then I will. You know what? That's 6 cards, and I have a buffer. I will put those into hand at the beginning of my insta, and then I will discard the hand side. And we'll discard this shot, this Rakdos Carnera, and that's it.
Okay.
So
I don't think
That's-
I can deal with
that's all I'm
64
doing.
damage. Hey, I got another mountain. That's cool. A little late. Man. Nothing. So, are you just going to do that again on your next turn somehow?
I mean, I have a Necropotence.
Which does what again?
Necropotence says that I skip my draw step. Whenever I discard a card, exile that card, so these are gone forever. But pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library, put it into your hand at the beginning of your next end step.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to try.
Right. Gosh darn it. Val, Misty, do you think we could take out 64 life?
I mean,
no.
this deck
Looking at my
wins with
top card?
poison,
No.
so I don't really care what
need
the
it.
life total is.
Yeah, you don't know the total.
Well, that's true.
So I can slow Octavia down by a marginal amount on my turn. You do have a strip mine. I'm going to say that without telling you what I'm going to do. So you can keep that in mind.
Okay.
Considering
Okay.
I'm running on 3 lands,
Yeah,
it
that's
might not be a bad idea.
the big boon here. Because
Yeah.
if you don't have ways to make yourself, well, Necropotence makes you lose life. Never mind.
Yeah.
Does Rowan give colored mana?
Rowan does not give colored. She only reduces the X.
So that's relevant.
Yeah. Should I destroy one of the multicolored lands?
Probably. I will tell you that if I am allowed to untap, I'm going to dig with Necropotence most of the deck and find Storm King's Thunder, murder you all.
So
In step.
Well, I appreciate the warning ahead of
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try and win.
This is gonna sound crazy. Strip mine can hit basics, right?
It just is destroy target land. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a better idea to blow up the swamp.
Yep. Okay. I will tap and sack and blow up your swamp, Octavia.
It is not discarded, so it does not.
Then, all right. So in that case, what I'll do? What is? Oh, geez. What's the creature you have, Octavia? The 3 on it. What's the power and toughness?
That's Crick. Crick, the power and toughness is 5. It has lifelink. If I play a black spell, it gets a count.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2 and play Nahiri's Warcrafting, targeting Crick. That's gonna deal 5 damage to it.
In response, I'm going to play Force of Despair and give it another counter.
Yep. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
All creatures that enter the battlefield are destroyed, but since that's none, it's irrelevant. I just wanted to play the blacks.
All right, well, I got nothing but colorless mana now, so I got nothing. I will pass turn.
Okay. End of your turn, I'm going to experimental augury. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library, put one of them in my hand and the rest on the bottom. I already know what the top 3 are, so I'm just going to get that top one and put the rest on the bottom.
Yes, the
So I had
struggle
one more
bus
death
is
last
real.
turn. Okay. And I'm going to proliferate. I'll put it on their -1/-1 counter on Imidane, not like it matters. I will go to my turn. That's not what I needed at all. I'll play an island. Let's go 2 for a Winter Moon. Each player can untap more than 1 non-basic land, which will put Octavia at 1 land on her
Oh,
turn.
good. Well, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
That's why we blew up the swamp.
Oh, I don't need those.
Then I'll tap 2 and play Mercurial Spell Dancer, and I will
nice.
pass.
None of my lands are basic, so they can all come back. Take this card.
All of
No, it's non-basics. You get to untap
Non-basic.
1 non-basic.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
not
want
what
to
I
play it
wanted.
because I didn't want to slow down the game when we have 8
That
minutes.
doesn't matter.
But
Do that one.
Well, it's either we slow down Octavia or she wins the 8 minutes anyway, so.
yeah,
Well, I can play this tapped and surveil one. That doesn't help me. So I'm not going to make it my next turn anyway. Go ahead. I don't think there's anything you can do.
that's the plot twist, alter ego. I'm always the hero that the table needs. People just don't realize it because of the final boss thing.
Skip my draw step, what am I looking for? I'm gonna play a Smoldering Marsh. Okay.
Sometimes the protagonist is the bad guy, and the final boss is actually good for the realm.
Right.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Sometimes it's
11,
Megamind, the movie.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 54, 55, 56,
Is there a lotus petal in this deck?
57, 58, 59, 7, 60.
Nope, 70. You said you take 70 damage. Sorry.
That's 60. I'm stopping there. I will then tap X equals 60 on any spell I cast now.
Jesus Christ.
It is my instep. So
Should I just start cleaning up or?
Well,
Fireball Lamau.
We'll see.
Thank you, Rabster, for the follow. I appreciate that.
Oh, don't like this.
So you're at 4 life. If only I had something that could blast for 4 life.
I have a 2/1 unblockable right now.
That's true.
Oh no.
Putting the pressure on.
Oh no. Oh no.
There is a god.
Oh, thank God for 60.
That'll do it.
Nope. A nice job.
That almost didn't work.
I was gonna laugh so much because I had a Shimmin Meteor in my hand for a while, so I could have done 13 damage. See, the goal is to get like a double or tripler out and then fire off the Shimmin Meteor, and then it's like, yeah, everyone's just dead. I was kind of holding onto it for a bit, but oh, that's funny.
So the other 3 instant spells that I could cast off of that are in this part. That almost didn't work at all.
No risk, no glory. All right, that was really fun. That was a fun couple of games actually, especially since they were so quick. But while we're all cleaning up, starting with Val, please go around and tell everyone where they can find you. What you do.
Sure. Oh, excuse me. Hi, I'm Valerie Fatality. You can find me on Twitch, TikTok, Blue Sky. That's mostly it. I also have an Instagram. People follow me there. I don't know why. I made the pilot format. You can find that at Pilot MTG on Blue Sky and Twitter, I guess. I stream Magic stuff. I'm an Aether Drift ambassador. I'm an MTGO partner. I play Magic the Gathering. Thanks for having me.
Always. Misty?
Yes. I'm Misty Step. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitch, but it's spelled weird because someone else stole my username. And I make Magic the Gathering content and D&D content. And next weekend I will be at MagicCon Chicago. If you want to come get a game in, I'll be there. In cosplay a couple of days, but wearing normal clothes one day.
And I am Octavia. I'm one half of Trying Casually. We stream on Twitch 3 days a week. We do Commander at varying power levels. Sometimes I don't win. Unfortunately, that happens more often than I would. But come check us out. We're at Trying Casually Games, twitch.tv, I think. And yeah.
Awesome. Again, thank you, all 3 of you, so much for being part of this and being in the first pod. That was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy those games. Misty, I love your your skits and stuff. That's how I found you originally, was on Instagram. I think watched doing the shopkeeper stuff, and all the cosplays are really great too. So I really appreciate getting to gaming with you. Everyone, go
Thanks for
check them
having
out
us.
across all social medias. They're all awesome people. And so all three of you, again, thank you